You to be safe, and I love this because these are called the Quad Trek. We have sold thousands and thousands of these every single year at this time of the year, and today they've become a customer pick, and today they're free shipping and handling. So consider anybody that lives far away, you want to ship these right to their door, you can go ahead and do that. What is it? Well, it's this cool little device that turns any shoe, except for heels, into an all-terrain cleat. So a snowshoe, garden aerator, wonderful item for those slippery, wet surfaces. Any shoe will now become a snow cleat. It's $20.95. We do have colors today, and I will explain how you order them by size, but if you want to have this available or put it in your glove box or throw it in your handbag so you know you're always sure-footed and safe, I want you to stick around for this presentation. Justin Hyatt, are you gonna tap dance on ice?
I am gonna be the ice dancer you've all been waiting for.
Welcome to HSN. You know, this is one of our #1 selling gifts this time of year.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful you've tried them out. They're a customer pick consistently, time and time again, because they really work.
They really work. I mean, read the reviews. Customer pick, been around for 4 years. I want to show you what my shoe looks like on ice without them. Yeah. This is what ends up happening. We do the dance. We end up slipping. It could be the ice that's underneath the snow. It could be sleet, rain, you know, that freezing rain. Whatever it is, for $20, it's going to take you 20 seconds to convert from doing that to this, to being able to actually be able to stand on ice confidently and be able to even jump on one foot on that block of ice. Look how slippery that is compared to being able to have that control. And I talk about 20 seconds. You know, I have one right here. I want to show you how easy it is just to slip on. You really just open it up. You sit down somewhere, and then what I love about it is it takes you no time to get it on your shoe, stretch it on, and you talk about it being a stretch fit. It's gonna fit all of those stretch bottoms. Yep. Ladies, we all have, I mean, well, we all, yeah, I'll say we all. We got beautiful shoes that we want to wear during the winter. We don't want to change our shoes. The idea is all about being able to have that confidence, walking on the ice without having to change the idea of our styles. And now you have those ice cleats, so when you're walking, you're walking confidently. I mean, how many of you think about in the winter that you know somebody who did a little slip, and maybe they didn't fall, but just that little slip, they tweaked their back, or maybe they twisted their knee, or maybe, you know what, they did fall.
Or heaven forbid they fell.
1 million people a year fall.
And let me tell you, I fell saving a turtle, Justin, here in Florida. You know, the turtles want to cross the road, and I'm the goofball that stops every single time. Let me tell you, I thought I broke my hand. I mean, a small fall that you think is like, insignificant, can really wreck you for months. I couldn't use that hand. I couldn't open a bottle. I think it was like 3 months. So it could be a make or break, literally and figuratively, purchase for you today. We have colors for you. We've got them available for you in the red. We also have brown. We also have black. And then, Kyle, you said we have small through extra large? Okay, so Kyle, you'll help me with the extra large, but if you're picking up the small, we're saying that will fit a 4 to 7.5 in a woman's size. The medium would fit a 7 to 9.5 men's, and then an 8 to 11 women's. The large would fit a 10 to 12.5 men's, and then for the women, it would go to 11.5 for women. Okay, so 10 to 11.5 for women. And then what about the extra large, Kyle? So anything over 12.5, I suppose, for men, and anything over 11.5 for women. So imagine being able to take any of your favorite shoes and not having to buy a dedicated snow cleat, but to be able to transform any shoe, except for the ones I'm wearing. You will never do it with a heel. I mean, I'm just gonna warn you.
And if you can, God bless you.
Well, I tell you, I would put these on my heels, but they're telling me that I shouldn't. But at the end of the day, any shoe that you love to wear, you know, you get to transform into an all-terrain shoe.
Right, you're immediately, converting it into that ice shoe. And we talk about walking confidently. Maybe it's not just us. Maybe you know somebody who's being hit with some of these bomb cyclones up north. It's rain, it's sleet, it's snow. And it takes just that one fall that you're in the hospital for a week, and who knows? And then maybe you're out of work. How nice is it gonna be able to be to know that you can avoid all of that? Take 20 seconds to throw these on your shoe, and it could just be walking the dog. It could just be the walk from the house to the car. In the driveway, we know when all that snow gets piled up, up and then maybe it melts a little bit, you don't necessarily know what's underneath it.
Yeah.
All you have to do is take your Quadtrek ice cleats. They completely stretch.
Yep.
What I love about these two is there's 24 metal cleats that are going to contact the ice and be the teeth that grip the ice so that you don't slip. So any of those flat shoes that you may have, these are going to fit. It converts in just a second. And we see a lot of them out there. Some of them have just those little studs. What I hear and read is a lot of them, they end up wearing out. These are metal steel cleats that are going to be able to withstand a very long time. You read the reviews, customer pick, and you look at all these other shoes. We were talking about it. Ladies, you want to be able to wear the shoes you want to wear.
Yeah, your favorite shoes. Like, why do I have to wear a specific all-terrain shoe? Any of your favorite shoes, now you can convert into that safe shoe.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Why is that? Because either you're going out, maybe you're going to work. Do I have to bring 2 pairs of shoes? And then we think about all those, they call them all-terrain shoes, right? I mean, for instance, like a boot like this. And then, you look on the bottom of the boot, how many times are you kicking out ice and sludge and snow from inside of all of these grooves that, you know what, you didn't, maybe not walking on ice, but your shoe ends up becoming slippery on just some smooth surfaces. Yeah,
this is true. And people have asked, I've done other presentations. I know Mike Spinelli always comes as well, Justin, to represent our all-terrain Quadtrek. And he said black ice, they work on black ice as well. So try these out. Here's the best thing about it. You get them home. They do have give. They do have this really cool pull tab. So it's gonna make it really easy for you to go ahead and stretch those over your shoe. And even if it feels tight, it's supposed to be snug. They will give. So I'm gonna do sizes in just a moment. Pick your color, black, brown, or red. I like that I can keep these rolled up in my purse. I'm not taking extra shoes to work. I can keep them in my car. But take a look at all of those teeth, all steel. And then here's how you size it. For the small, you would be anywhere from a 4 to a 7.5 women's. If you're choosing the medium today, that fits a 7 to a 9.5 on men and an 8 to 11 on women. If you're choosing the large, that would be a 10 to 12.5 in men and 11.5 in women. So 11.5 and up in women's. And then we have the extra large as well. So if you are more than a 12.5 in men's and more than an 11.5 in women, you would go extra large. But use your favorite shoes. You shouldn't sacrifice your fashion, but now it's confidence in every step, is knowing it's a sure step every single time, Justin.
Totally, and you feel better when you're thinking about giving this as a gift. If you know anybody who's out there, maybe it's just for you, for instance, instead of holding onto a rail, and for instance, there's maybe not a lot of rails around you, or holding onto somebody next to you, and then you both end up going down. And as you get older, you think about that one fall could be something that it can be so avoided.
It just happened to my mom.
Right?
Fell in my garage, broke her arm. It was almost in slow motion too, where you don't think it's a big deal. Any little fall could really be catastrophic for a lot of people.
And as you get older, I mean, we see it all the time. As you get older, you heal slower, heal slower, and you're definitely a little bit more fragile. Think about being able to walk confidently. Get this as a gift for anybody. Instead of feeling like you're slipping on ice, get the grip with all-terrain ice cleats from Quadtrek. Read the reviews. This is a must-have if you live anywhere where it's cold and getting really bombed with all of that snow and ice this winter.
I think this is a wonderful gift. I think this is a wonderful stocking stuffer. By the way, I know we're moving really fast through these presentations, so if you want to check out the sizes again, you can find all the information. You could rewatch this video by going to hsn.com, and that is the fastest way to place your order and see your colors. But these are a 4.4-star customer pick. Our customer loves them. We've got Justin ice dancing for crying out loud.